Got James Arana sitting in the hot seat, Klenti Kaci, Alex Kazakis, and Ray Martin waiting for the winner of that match. Klenti and Alex, when you're ready, you can start on table 5. Also, we have some Q raffle spots left. That's how we raise money to add money to our tournaments. If you haven't bought any, come check it out. It's a McDermott Q and a case valued at about $1,300, $20 a spot. Drawing goes off at about a little after 8 o'clock.
All right, guys, as you probably just heard, we have announced the next match here. We're going to have Alex Kazakis versus Kaci. Go ahead and get this camera angle resituated. Get these names typed in and get the show on the road. Alrighty, guys. Go ahead and hit that share button. Let everybody know that it's about to be going down. Another big match coming up next. See the players at the table? I think they're ready to get started. He might want to hit a couple balls. Let's see here. Look at that. Almost freezes the 3 to the rail. Kaci versus Kazakis. Go ahead and get a couple things shared over here on Facebook. Let everybody know that the matches are resuming. We got the final 4 going on here. Got a tough opening shot here. Look at that shot. What a shot. What a shot. Sorry I'm a little quiet on the mic, guys. We're just getting this shared up everywhere that we can. Letting everyone know that this is going on, and we're down to the final four. Nobody's going to want to miss this. He's going to elect to play it safe here. He gets pretty good on this ball. Plenty of open table space to be able to kick to this 2-ball. All right, I think I got most of the sharing that I'm going to be able to get done for now. We're going to show Raymart and Aramith, but that's going to be in a minute. We got to finish the B-side matches. Aramith already beat Raymart. Yeah, what Flager said. Larry, how you doing, brother? You been having a good weekend? Been enjoying yourself? Been seeing those posts you're making about going to bed early. That means you're working hard. James is calling Kaci to win the tournament from here. Anybody else feeling that way? Tiger Baker, welcome in, brother. This is Josh Setterfield on the mic here. You are watching the Billiard Sports Network, bringing you live coverage of the Maryland State 9-Ball Championships. Let's see, we got some people on Twitch saying that they're feeling Aramith all the way. I'm not going to lie, Aramith played very, very, very strong in this last match. Whoops. So we see Alex taking his time here, making sure we get the rack nice and tight. We've seen too many matches where the rack has been the decider in the score line by a long shot. Gets the ball in the ball. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was close. Flirting with danger there. Works out though. He's got a shot on the one. And he's staying at the table. So it's all working out really well. Oh, someone's calling Hill Hill one more time. Hey, why not? Could be good. Yeah, James, you're absolutely right. He definitely is one of the top in the world. And there's a lot of conversation that's happening around, you know, the idea of, you know, imagine what it looks like, you know, 5 years from now. Already dominating on a world-class level. What happens whenever you just add even more experience into it? And then the other side of the coin is people are wondering, you know, what happens, you know, over time, if it improves this game or if it starts to decline. You know, sometimes you see people peak like this. And, I mean, you see it all the time in, like, movie actors who get famous when they're super young and just all kinds of stuff. So, I don't really have an opinion on it one way or another. All I can say is I'm excited for what the future holds, especially just not just for him individually, but for the sport. To see people that are his age and are playing at this level is very exciting. I feel like it has a lot to do with the advancements in technology. I mean, you think about it, you rewind 20 years ago, where all the people who are 40 years old now were in their 20s. This technology didn't exist. You couldn't have access to watch this elite level gameplay. You had to physically travel to these events and watch it in person. And now everything has come along so far to where you can have access anytime you'd ever want to be able to watch world-class pool, world-class anything. You get to study how the best in the world are doing anything you want to. And that's really exciting, because that, I feel like, will help progress the game. That was a great shot there. Yeah, James, a lot of it is, I'll definitely say, environmental. Wow, really? Only 2 years ago? Wow. Not even 2 full years. So Kazakis is looking to even the score here. Kaci's going to step in and give him that 9-ball. Yo, Josh, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Welcome, everybody who is tuning in. You are watching the Final Four. We are down to the Final Four in the Maryland State 9-Ball Championships. I'm Josh Setterfield from the Billiard Sports Network, bringing you high-quality coverage of this insanely great tournament. I mean, this has just been an astounding field. The bracket link is in the description if you guys want to see all the players who were here. Follow along with, you know, the paths everyone had to take to get here and the field they had to battle through. It is a crazy high-quality field that we had going on here. So Kaci's just going to hit this with a little inside. Well, not a little inside, a lot of inside, as you guys see. Rolls up for the 3-ball. He's got enough room to where he could really go either way here. He could try to draw and stay in front of the 8 like he is, or he can go to the left long rail and back out for the 4 in the top right corner. He's got options. That 4 might even pass the 6 on the side. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. It's a little deceiving. So he goes to the left long rail and back out. Overrolls just a little bit. Hey, Chill says, BSN is second to none. Hey, man, I really appreciate that. Seriously, guys, all the compliments and kind words you guys have had to say and share about us, I can't say thank you enough. Well, he gets there. Great. Puts a great stroke on that ball. Trivet Jr. I don't believe that he is. I'm going to have to go double check the bracket. I'll go find out and see exactly how that unfolded for you. Great shot there. And Kazakis steps in and says, "You're good." When you're playing at this elite level, I mean, when the balls are laying like that, it's going to take an earthquake to keep somebody from getting out. I'm going to go find out exactly how Shuff ended out. All right, yeah, it's the way I thought it was. So Kazakis and Shuff played, and since Kazakis is playing now, you can correctly figure out that Kazakis won that match. Trivet Jr. says, "Great job streaming." Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Really do. Hey, we couldn't do it without the sponsors. You got to give just as much praise to people like Larry Flagler and any of our other sponsors that are in here hanging out with us. Those guys who choose to sponsor the stream are not just sponsoring the stream, they're also sponsoring the whole sport. Move this camera angle just a little bit after he breaks. Looks like the table might have got bumped just a little bit. There we go. So Alex breaks, nothing goes in, and there's a cluster. The players are talking to each other here. Can't hear what they're saying, but they're laughing, so it's friendly conversation. It's hilarious that he's at the top of the screen. You guys, the camera is really high up in the air. Kaci's like, there's got to be 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", somewhere in that ballpark. Got to be. So it looks like he might be thinking about going aggressive here. Playing the 5 ball. That was a great shot. Just gonna have a good shot to pull off here to get shape on the 2. The difficult part is where the 4 is actually gonna end up. He's gonna have to develop something here. Well, that's not true. The 4 can be made in the bottom left pocket. He miscued there. And got lucky and made the 8 ball. So he's scuffing the tip up a little bit here. Didn't know if that angle would show you any better. So he's just reworking his tip a little bit here. He was trying to draw that ball with a little bit of bottom left. He ended up miscuing. The 1 ball goes to the end rail, comes back and taps the 8 into the side. So now he's reapproaching. It's a good shot there. And he gets on the 2 ball. Wow. Says definitely a very fortunate outcome for Kaci here. To have such a massive miscue, stay at the table, and still be able to pull a shot off and get back in shape here. That's a pretty big deal. I'm still kind of shocked at the way that turned out. So he holds this ball very well. He needs to be above the 4 just a little bit. That way he can nudge the 9 ball while he makes the 4. That'll open the pocket for the 6. So you're going to see him graze the 9 ball here. He had enough room to get a full bump on it. That works perfect. Kazakis has got to be feeling some type of way about the way that 1 ball turned out. Aramith did. Paul Swinson. So you have Aramith sitting in the hot seat. And you have Raymart Lim awaiting the winner of this match. I cannot believe the way that turned out. Oh my goodness. You miscue so bad that you missed. He still contacted the 1 ball, but he missed it by like 1.5 feet because he miscued. And then he clips the 8 ball. 8 ball falls on the side. 1 ball continues to roll up table. And he's able to shoot it and get shape and get right back in line on that 2. I mean, granted, some people could just chalk that up to be pure luck, but you cannot discount the fact that he had a tough shot on the 1 that not only he made, but he made and got perfect shape back on the 2. So like it was lucky that he had the opportunity, but he still had to execute, and he did. Flawlessly after reshaping his tip. Or scuffing his tip, I should say. Oh my goodness. What a turn of events. It's insane. Bobby. So he gets the ball to dribble down in the bottom left corner pocket. It's the 7 ball. Got a wide open table here. There's no reason why he can't get out. 2 is a little bit tight into the side pocket, but he's got a choice here. Could always... I'm assuming he's just going to roll forward and play the 2 in the side, because that would give him the perfect angle to get to the 3. He's mapping things out right now. So he's a little methodical. I like that. Shane Albo is unfortunately out of the event. He lost to Kaci. I don't know if you guys were able to see. I shifted the camera a little bit to the table that's behind where Kaci's standing right now. Kaci and Shane Albo were playing on that table. And I was able to get up and stretch my legs. It was nice. Stood up for about 15 whole minutes. Longest I've stood up in the last like 48 hours. It's a long time. We've been live for 10 hours today. Yesterday was a little over 12. Some long days. But I can't complain. I like what I do. Raymart is pro. Saw him play the other night, and he is awesome. Yeah, I'd say Raymart is considered a pro. His Fargo rating is like a 720 something, I believe. He's right up there. Way up there. What is it? I think they could... What is it? Somebody can tell me. I think it's like anybody who shoots over a 700 is considered pro, or maybe it's even lower than that. I'm not sure. All I know is the dude is a machine. And he didn't make it to the hot seat match against James Aranis because he's a scrub, I'll tell you that. He plays amazing. All these guys play so good, it's insane. You're going to see another match from Raymart Mark. He's definitely going to be up on this table. He plays the winner of this match. So we got this match, the winner of this will play, and then the winner of that match goes on to play the grand finals. Josh Craig with the friendly hand wave. It was a good shot there, good speed. Gave himself just enough of an angle. Just rolling up underneath the 9-ball here. Gave himself a little bit more angle than what he was shooting for here, but I don't see this being a problem for him. He just shoots so strong. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. So Kaci off to a very demanding lead here. And this is for the tournament livelihood right now. Whoever goes down in this set is out of the event. Kaci holding it together. So that one lucky miscue, the way that that turned out, has been a matter of 2 racks. Bobby, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did play Earl. I don't know if it was the hot seat match or if it was the actual finals. I just remember I caught a part of that match. But yeah, I do know that he did play Earl. Mark, yes, Alcano is out. I think Kaci put out Alcano. You might have to double check the bracket on that. I'm not going to lie. My brain's a little mushy. That was a great break there. Gets the wing ball. Look at that. 3 balls go down and an open table with the shot on the 1. There's no reason Kazakis can't take full advantage of this. Everything leads to one another. This is great. Joe, yeah, I'm telling you, man, Kaci he really is playing. For everyone who's on different platforms, Joe Root from YouTube says besides the miscue, he feels like Kaci is playing perfect. And I do have to agree. He is playing pretty sporty. AKA killing it. AKA lights out. That's a good shot there by Alex, making sure he gives himself enough angle to be able to maneuver around for the 4 ball. You don't want to goof around and accidentally get straight in on that 3-ball. Comes above the 4 nicely. Probably just do 2 rails back to the middle of the table. Right above where his bridge hand is. Oh, he draws out. There we go. I'd like to put a little stroke on that ball. Said Josh, nah, I'll show you how I'm going to get there. That's such the fun part about watching so many different top-level players play, is that they all have different preferences on how they like to get to where they're going. And the only wrong way is to not get there. It was a good touch there. Kaci steps in, says you're good. Concedes that 9-ball. Kazakis is going to go flip his score. And we're looking at a 2-4 scoreline in favor of Kaci. Kaci is definitely in a really good spot. If he breaks and runs here, he's up 3 racks. And it's an alternating break format. Two ball gets kissed in there. Just got to take this one and run it all the way down. The 3 ball has already been made. So he's going to have to... He's going to have to play for shape on the 4 here. Which he can probably just... I don't know, it's kind of tough because he's so close to that 5 ball. I think he just has to hit the 5. I was wondering if he was going to try to play safe there or not. He gets past the side pocket, which is good for him. Definitely does not want to leave that ball hanging in front of the side pocket. It'll be an easy 1-rail kick for Alex. Instead, because he gets past that point, it becomes a lot more difficult of a shot. I think Alex is screwing together his jump cue. TJ, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Mark, I don't think that they are. I think it's going to be a true double elimination. I'll find out for sure. Oh, you know, TJ just sweating these world-class players. Oh, so close. That was a good try. That's a really good try there. I do have like 20 highlight reel shots, so it's going to be fun putting together a highlight reel from this event. Got all kinds of good stuff for you guys. Plenty of jump shots, plenty of kick shots, a couple outstanding safeties. So this is a good shot, and now everything is very runnable from here. Definitely don't see Kaci having any issues. Yeah, TJ, you're exactly right, man. Tons of talent. Like a ridiculous amount of talent in this field right now. A ridiculous amount of talent on the screen at the moment. It's a great shot there. Shoots his ball on the side. See if he decides to go to the end rail or if he decides to slow roll it. Been a lot of times where I thought people would slow roll and they end up going to the end rail. He decides to use a little bottom to let that ball flip over and slow roll it in. So Kaci is up 5-2 in alternating break format. The player who does not make it on the winner side of this set is going to be done with the event. Made it deep, but not all the way. Appreciate the kind words, TJ. So Alex to break. Alternating break format. He's going to need a little bit of help from Kaci if he's going to have a chance at winning this set here. He's going to have to get out on his own breaks, but he's going to have to get out on a couple of Kaci's as well. Look at that cue ball. That cue ball didn't even think about moving, man. So we see him looking down table. Can't. He has full sight on this one ball, but he's not going to be able to get it to the pocket unless he bends the shot a little bit. He's loading this with a little bit of left. I wonder if he's trying to get there. And he did. Nice. Gets a little funny on the two ball here. John, what's going on? Welcome in, brother man. Glad to see a lot of the people from Virginia Beach tuning in. Appreciate you guys. I did post this in a lot of different forums and things that I knew a lot of people from the area kept tabs on. We're down to the Final Four, Maryland State 9-Ball Championship. This event is hosted by On the Hill Productions, and I am your commentator, Josh Setterfield. I should be joined in the booth here in a little bit by Jake Lawson. Just catching up with a couple people here at the event. You see Kazakis studying this, seeing how he feels about taking a shot on the 4 from where he has his hand to be able to go 2 rails up for the 5-ball. So you see how meticulous these guys are planning everything out here. He's got a shot on the 3 in the top right corner, and he's yeah, Rick Molinier, I agree. Klenti is awesome, like next level awesome. Super fun to watch. All these guys are like next level players. Like, it is ridiculous. So he drills that 3-ball, puts the cue ball exactly where he thought he was gonna. Like, exactly. And he's got really good angles here to make this happen. Really good angles. Use the full pocket there. So Kazakis is going to have to make this cue ball dance a little bit here, and he knows it. Oh, he hit that perfect. Has a great angle. Yeah, Flagger, I saw the spike. Everything should be leveled back out now. I can see the connection inside of the programs that I use, and I can see whenever that connection starts to get interrupted. And it's, unfortunately, there's just nothing I can do about it. If the venue owner will not agree to turn off the Wi-Fi, and there's hundreds of people in here, there's nothing I can do about it. But just know that all the matches are being recorded, and they will be uploaded to YouTube. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube or Facebook, welcome to the future. Hits that ball good. As soon as he made the 7, Kaci started to stand up. He already knew that it was going to lay right where he needed to. So it works out great. So Kazakis is doing his best to keep himself in the game here. But like I said, if he's going to have a chance to catch up, he's going to need some help from Kaci. It's just the way it's going to go with an alternating break format. If Kaci breaks and runs, and then Kazakis breaks and runs, and then Kaci breaks and runs, he wins. So Kazakis can play perfect pool from here on out, but he's still going to need a favor. He's still going to need 2 favors from Kaci in order to actually have a chance of winning this set here. It's just going to be part of it. Pete Toll and Bethany Sykes, welcome, guys. I know we've been saying it a lot today, but if you haven't already shared the stream, go ahead and do it. Even if you shared it earlier, go ahead and reshare it now that we're down to the Final Four. Some people might be interested in watching. We've had nothing but straight killers on the TV table all day long. Been live for over 10 hours just today, and it's been nothing but amazing match after great match. Like, it's just back to back of great matches. Glad to be a part of it. Also glad for all of our sponsors to be able to be a part of it. Without the sponsors, guys, none of this would be possible. You see the sponsors flicking through in the bottom right hand of your screen there. Take a moment to shout some of these guys out why Kaci is getting these balls to stick where he wants them. Rayman's Pro Shop runs the APT Pool Tour. Does a lot of great things for the sport. Also has his Rayman's Pro Shop out of Diamond Billiards. You see there, if you're interested in being a stream sponsor, you can message us on Facebook. We'd love to open some dialogue, see if it makes sense. We have Gina Cunningham from Keller Williams Integrity. If you guys are looking to buy or sell a house, make sure you give her a call. Tell her that you're from the stream. You saw her on there. She'll give you a deal. We got SLAGLE & Son Detailing. They bring the professional detailing services directly to you at an affordable price. Brews and Q's on the Boulevard. That's Jake Lawson's home room. He shoots out of there all the time. I have nothing but amazing things to say about that place. Been there a handful of times, and it's amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Like, I'm jealous, actually. Brian B. Quick, plumbing, HVAC, and home improvement. If you guys are looking to make any type of improvements to your home, give those guys a buzz. Money Shot Out Billiards. I don't know why I said money weird like that. Don't judge me. Those are some cool guys, too. They've been supporting the stream since we decided to launch it. And that type of support has been crucial in order for us to be where we are. So, literally cannot say thank you enough to all of our sponsors. And one of the best ways that you guys can help us out is go show our sponsors some love. Go ahead and follow them on their social media. Go comment on their page. Let them know that the boys from BSN sent you over. And if you need any work done and they have the service to offer, definitely keep them in mind. What's your home bar? Well, I mean, my homeroom that I'm going to shoot out of is going to be Q Masters in Virginia Beach. That's a good shot here. Barely ekes that ball in, but he gets pretty good on the 3-ball here. So because of how straight he is, we might be seeing a 4-9 combo. He just walked over to take a check at it. He ended up a little bit straight on this ball. If he had more angle, don't know if we'd be seeing him shoot the combo, but he just came over and took a second look at it because that's just the situation he's in now. So I think we're about to see Kaci on the hill here. Good shot. And that early 9-ball is going to put him on the hill. So Kazakis is not only has to play perfect pool, but he has to play perfect pool while under the pressure of knowing that his opponent still has to make a mistake in 2 racks back-to-back in order for him to have a chance here. We've talked a lot about the mental toughness it takes to be able to play pool at this level and not just come out here and get slapped around. And there's no question that any player who has made it to the top 10, especially these top 4 guys, has that mental toughness that we're talking about. Hey, Dennis. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. Oh, Merle, see you hit him with the commentator's curse. without having a headset on.
I'm 5-0.
Killing it, man.
If the players only knew.
Yeah, I know, right? That would actually be kind of funny.
I know, right?
I'm going to start making highlight clips of
No,
every
don't.
time the commentator's curse happens.
I know if you can clip it together like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he
that'd be
never
hilarious.
misses. Oh, my gosh, he just missed. Holy cow. I can't believe this.
It's too good, man.
Yeah, this is unfortunate that he's got himself, in this position right now.
I mean, if he goes for the side pocket bank, though, he's going to have shape on the 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he could have. I mean, worst case is that he could try to play it safe here, bring the cue ball back behind the 9 to be safe if he doesn't want to sell out here, or he could try to bank the 3-ball 2 rails up to the center.
And he swings for it,
Yeah.
and he hits it perfect
Yeah, he
with the
shot
shape.
great,
There we go.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feeling like, man, you're down 3-6 alternating break.
Yeah, you gotta go
for it.
Yeah, you gotta come with something here, and I mean that, and he knows that. And sometimes when you're down, you have to come with a shot in the match to get yourself right back in it, and that's exactly what Kazakis does here. So he just wants to come off the rail here for the 6-ball. Good, he's on the right side of it, which is perfect, because he can come short side on the 7 if he wants to. Or he can pop it off the rail here, go back in the same pocket. And that's what he does. Good shot. So he's got a good angle here to just draw back here for the 8-ball. And it slid on him a little bit.
Yeah,
it's
it did.
okay. So now he's got a really good shot here, because he can lay this ball right down. He's got 2 options. If he wants to put a good stroke on it, he can come 1-2 rails back for the 9, or he can just float it over, which he does. Kaci gives him that. Kazakis moves in within 2.
I feel like Kaci gives everybody the 9.
Well, one of the other things is that why a lot of players do that is because if you keep giving them the 9, or you keep giving them the 8, or whatever the ball is, the last ball, sometimes it prevents these guys from getting in stroke. And then when it comes to shooting a tough shot on a 9-ball, maybe you've given them 3 or 4 9-balls. They haven't even shot at it yet. So sometimes it's a little bit of a mental game as well.
Yeah, I've heard of a lot of events that won't let you concede the 9-ball because it can be a sharking technique like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Kaci gave somebody 2 balls out. Actually, it might have been. It happened once in this set. I don't remember if it was Kazakis or Kaci, but it happened earlier too. There was a 3 balls left, and somebody conceded that. But they were like laying like, you would have had to try to mess that up.
Yeah.
So, Kazakis gets out like we were talking about, but he still needs those 2 favors from Kaci here. Let's see if Kaci feels like cutting Kazakis some slack and letting him in this match. But the way I've been watching this man play for 2 days straight, I don't see that happening.
Man, I tell you what, it's going to be an exciting finals no matter what happens.
That is very true.
Oh, he misses the 1 in the side.
4 balls going to go.
Oh.
Maybe not.
So there's the 1 favor. He breaks dry. And now Kazakis is going to have to navigate through this rack to keep himself in it. If he can somehow get through this rack, get within 1, and then he'll be breaking. Put a good break together, he can get this match hill. So he's looking at the angle here to kick into the 1 because he can possibly pocket the 4 ball. That's true, John. Even pros can miscue. We've all seen it.
Oh, you missed a ridiculous miscue by Kaci in this match.
Really?
Yeah, Kaci was lining up for the 1 ball. He just needed to draw with bottom left over to the long rail, and he needed to stroke the ball, and so he strokes it, miscues. Cue ball comes down here and misses the pocket by over a full diamond. Is rolling back up the table, clips the 8 ball. 8 ball falls in the side pocket. He makes the 1 ball, gets perfect shape back on the 2, gets out of the rack.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude, I was looking at Kazakis sitting in the chair, and he was just trying to stay composed. I mean, doing everything you can in that type of situation. I mean, he was doing well. I mean, he no flinch, no nothing, but it was a very stoic look because you can tell he was not letting it. Like, he was trying to force it down.
Yeah, it's tough. So he decides to push, which is hard for him to do here because he had control of the table. Now he concedes control, gives it back to Kaci, and Kaci will take a look at it and see if he wants to shoot it. You know, and it's sometimes, so he gives it back. Kaci doesn't like it, so he's going to give it back to Kazakis. Sometimes when stuff like that happens, it's very important to keep yourself composed and not show it.
Then the crazy part is so that happened on. It was Kazakis' break. And so he gets out of that rack and then breaks and runs. So the 2 rack deficit that he's in right now.
Look at this shot, Josh.
Yeah, that was great. 8 ball's going to roll out of the way. Perfect.
He actually got a little bit lucky there. After this rack, we'll go back and take a look at this shot and see if this is the deciding factor. Because not only does he clip it, he actually gets a really good leave on the 1 ball. So he's back in control now. Just planning out the run here carefully. Calls back for the 2 in the corner.
Can you tell if the 3 goes by the 8? Kind of looks like it does from here, but I can't tell.
And actually, he's on the wrong side of this ball. He's on the wrong line of this 2. So if it does go by, he'll be looking to just play like a very small stop shot here so that the ball doesn't slide that much.
Yeah,
just
definitely
like that.
goes.
Yeah, Victor, I'm surprised to give it back too, but you know, Kazakis got fortunate when he kicked it because when he made the 4, there was a lot of things that could have gone wrong. I mean, he could have scratched. The 1 ball could have gone way down table. And he did get lucky a little bit with the way that the 1 came back in line for him after he pockets the 4.
Yeah, because it lined up beautifully.
Yeah. Brian, we'll have to take a look at that. I'm not sure right off the top of my head. We have the bracket and the payouts not too far from us. So before we start the next match, we'll take a look for you. Oh, my goodness.
No.
You can't do that, Alex Kazakis. Oh, and he just...
Yep, done with it.
He absolutely just conceded the entire rack. I mean, I'm very, very surprised.
that was the favor he needed, and he was getting it. That's brutal.